What's going on, everybody? Today's video is some Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Gonna show some of the stuff they added and a little bit of gameplay. If you ever seen Monster Hunter before, you know the gameplay is pretty much always the same. Anyway, start with one of the things they added. Now they have hopping skewers, and basically instead of everything being level 2, it makes the top one go up 2 levels, the middle one goes up 1 level, and the bottom one goes down 1 level. I recommend using Dango tickets, that way your percentages are always 100%. And they're easy to get. What I usually do is, I'll show you. You use the Motley mix and have them cook you stuff, and like for every 99 you'll get 44 or 45 tickets. That's the way I've used the raw meat. There it is. Go here and just use your points to buy a fuck ton of raw meat. Up they ain't got the pale extract. If you use armor skin, mega armor skins or mega demon drugs, you'll need pale extracts, and instead of fighting Kezu for them, and I can't remember who else drops them, but I always just buy them from here through the rare finds. They added a thing called backroom deals, and you can get special items from that. It's no different than your normal trade request. You'll still get whatever you have set, but you'll also get those items as well. I've beaten something more than 10 times. Anyway, as far as quests, when you get here, this is Elgato. This is the hub for Sunbreak, and pretty much everyone here is gonna have a quest for you at some point. I don't know. I think these two may not. I don't remember. But one thing you'll get, there's a trophy associated with this dude right here. You talk to him, he'll give you an item. You have to get like around 20 items. I've heard it can be lower or it can be a little bit more, but just get about however many it is, and he doesn't always give you an item, so just talk to him after every quest. Another thing, Luchica will mention a snowy Kahoot. This is how you get to it. This is the record Kahoot. If you need Lagny apples, loot their nest. The other one's nest is in the Buddy Plaza. It's on top of a tree. Anyway, the snowy Kahoot. Ooh, damn! I almost didn't make it. If you do 2 jumps, you'll probably overshoot. Anyway, you have to feed him 15 times. So just do a quest, go up here, feed him. Do a quest, go up here, feed him. And I think he serves the purpose of Poogie in all the other Monster Hunter games. I don't know that, but it seems like when you feed him, you have a better chance to get better items, like they always said Poogie did. One thing they added is the followers, which I love because I play solo a lot because my internet's horrible, as I've mentioned every fucking video. They have follower quests. Basically, certain people you'll talk to and they'll want to go hunting with you. And after doing, I think there's 2 of them. It's 2 quests. It unlocks them so you can take them anywhere. You don't have to do the quest is only going to be with the follower that requested it, or like the surveys, or actually anything. The only thing I've come across that wouldn't let me use the followers on was the urgent for Primordial Malzeno. That one wouldn't let me use them. But once I beat it and unlock it as a master quest, you can use them. We'll do anomaly. This is another new thing I added. When you get finished with the story, you have anomaly quests. It's kind of like it's like the frenzied ones off of 3 Ultimate or whatever game it was on. But this is also how you get the stuff to upgrade your weapons. I'll show you. Whenever you get to that, unlike the anomaly stuff, you get to curious weapon crafting and armor crafting. The weapon crafting is just like it was on Iceborne with the Guiding Lands parts, but instead it's the afflicted monsters. You need those parts to unlock, to level up your stuff. It's not really a big deal, but it's a pain in the ass because you have to, you'll be like, your investigation level will be like 260 or some shit before you can get everything. But with the armor, what it does is this one can do, well, they can all do defense and gem slots, but they also do skills. This one does skills, and this one's strictly defense, and then this one has a better chance of getting better skills. And basically you just use the essence and it'll roll it, and then it'll tell you what you got, and then you can keep what you had or keep the new one or whatever. Oh yeah, one other thing I was gonna show. You can also do that with, they made new melding since there's a new tier, a couple tiers of rarity items. They have those. You just, same as before, meld your items, and you'll get, I don't know, was it rarity 7 to 10 is what you can get in that range. And then this one is 8 to 10, excuse me. This one is the same as before, except for rarity 8 or higher to make higher rarity and better skills. And then this one, you choose your skill. Yeah, this one's a regular one. And you're guaranteed to get talismans with that skill. This one uses afflicted parts, but to give you higher rank stuff and afflicted talismans. And then this one is the same thing, but you use afflicted talismans, but you're guaranteed to get the skill that you want. It's pretty good. There's just about every skill on there. There's a few skills that's not on here, but it's not very many. Like I like Frostcraft. I don't think that one's on here. The one that increases, let me see, I have to look through the videos because I don't remember the name of that. Build up boost. That one's not on there, but I think pretty much everything else is on there that you can get guaranteed. But build up boost is increases attack power when you land, attacks that build poison, paralysis, sleep, blast, or exhaust. So that's why I've got that. Anyway, I'll show you one of the, we'll do again. See, it'll ask you bring followers along, single player, and so basically you do the quest for them. Furain and the Chica are always unlocked from the beginning. Everybody else, you have to do their quests with them, and I think it's like with him and him it's 2 quests, and then these 2 is 3 quests, and then this one, I think hers maybe 3 quests too. I think Fugan, Itsushi, and Gallus is 4 quests, and some of them still give you quests after that, but they'll be unlocked anyway. So, and each one has their own thing. I like the Chica because she attacks non-stop. She's not going to heal you by no means, but she will attack non-stop. She's pretty good. I use her and Hanoa. If you're doing single player, or if you're fighting something that you have issues with, if you're having problems beating, use Hanoa and Minoto and give them both hunting horns. And unless you're trying to die, you'll probably be fine. Because, like in her case, her special thing is actually healing. And hers is lure. It makes the monsters attack her. But with hunting horns, they'll keep you. Both of them will keep you buffed, and they both will heal too. So they're pretty well on top of it. But like I said, I use the Chica and Hanoa. Excuse me. That's my usual go-to. And word of warning, I'm not great at this game by no means. Like, no means. I'm good enough I can solo pretty much anything. Might burn through 50 million potions, but I can solo everything. But yeah, I'm not great by no means. But this is one of the anomaly ones.
Let us begin.
Let's see. This is the jungle level, one of the new levels. The other one is the Citadel. One thing I'll say, if you played the older Monster Hunter, you will immediately recognize this locale. It's just like I remembered it on the PSP, only, you know, better graphics. But I mean, as far as the layout and everything, it's just about exactly like it was back in the day. I thought that was a cool throwback. Get my spirit birds.
Excuse you.
And just like on original Rise, there are relics hidden. There's 10 relics just like in both of the new areas.
Shipping away
Oh yeah, always
express.
pick up the afflicted items or like stuff like that, because it'll, if you get enough of them, it'll unlock new investigations. Speaking of the relics, there's one up there on top of that tree, and the way you get it is, I'm probably not gonna be able to get up there, but nope, I missed it. But you go up there and then go around to the next one, and then go around to the next one, and you pretty much have to wire bug, then hang, wire bug, then hang, jump, wire bug, then hang. It's a pain in the ass to get up there, just for that. And the Citadel's the same way. It's got one of those. It's like that. It's a pain in the ass to get to. I cheated. I looked it up on the website to see where they were located at. But she didn't have the spot for one yet. But this is an afflicted one. When they're inflicted, oh, actually, whenever they get enraged, is when they do it. There they go. If you hit these spots enough times, they'll take damage from it. I have to say that being a bow user or a bow gun user, I feel them a good bit when I play multiplayer. They're actually very good for that, because they can easily target their spots. Whereas with the sword, it's kind of hard because of like the legs, like where they're at. I hit the wings instead when I come down. I don't need any parts. I generally don't have parts that cut tails anymore, but they added a new thing where you can have two different sets of switch skills set up, and you hold down L2 and hit triangle and circle at the same time, and then it'll switch. See the little scroll down there at the bottom of the screen above my wire bug test. That's because I'm using the real scroll stuff. I rolled right into that. I'm a dumbass. So it'll switch. And there's actually a couple skills that utilize the different colored scrolls. Like there's some that'll decrease your defense, but increase your attack if you're using red. And then like if you're using the blue one, I won't say that. If you're using the blue and it decreases your resistances, but your elemental attack goes up. Keep me in skill. And then there's one like you'll heal every time you use it. Every time you switch skills. There's one for can't think of what it's called. I don't use them, so I don't know the name of them. One suggestion too: if you're playing and you have the paladin and you need to sharpen your weapon in the middle of a fight, hop on him and then sharpen it. That way you can move while you're sharpening instead of having to. I usually wait until they leave areas and then sharpen my weapons. I've gotten where I bring my cat with me, which is weird because on Rise I brought my paladin with me at all times, so I wouldn't have to walk or run. But I got to where I use the cat on Sunbreak, so I can't do that. But that's what upside to the follow quest too, is that you'll have both of the pets with you, plus two other you control, and they're actually pretty good. They're pretty good. They don't. Another thing, like when they die, well, they don't die. They're like drop to a knee or something. But whenever they go down, it doesn't count against your faints. So they can finish them down for one. It counts. And you can actually go over to them and hit circle or something. And it'll help them up. But they'll automatically get up on their own. Their life will go back up on their own. It doesn't take very long. Also, they added 2 new types of wire bug. There's a gold one, and there's a red one. The red one increases the damage of your, oh, they added these things too. And then into them they do damage. Some of them do blight too. Anyway, there's a red and gold wire bugs. The gold ones make the monsters drop more shiny, more dropped items. And then the red one increases the damage of the punishing attack. And I think it increases the damage of the wall damage too, but I'm not 100% on that. I've never really paid attention to it. It seems like one time I was paying attention, it did increase it. Instead of doing like 600 damage, it would like 1,000, but you know how that, it depends on how much life you want to have too. But yeah, this is an afflicted monster. Is it just me or the hitbox is like stupid sometimes? Like I was fighting a Risen Piastra a while ago, and he was like, only half of his face was on the right side of my screen, and he swung at me with his paw. And like, I was on the left side of the screen pretty much. I was probably, I don't know, 5 character widths away from him. And it hit me, even though it never touched me. Like, it hit me. I went flying. But then there's also been times where, like, actually the best example is the Raytheons and Masteros. Say you're trying to cut the tail, and you're underneath their tail. Well, like, there's been times where I've been underneath their tail, and they do the tail swipe. And, like, the tail hit me, but it didn't do anything. It was like it didn't hit me. Like, I saw it hit me. It actually hit me, but it you know, it didn't, I didn't take damage or nothing. But there's been times where it's been like a huge Rathalos or a huge Raytheon, and the tail never touched me, but then I went flying like it hit me. I don't understand the hitboxes. And then there's a skill called Intrepid Heart that I use. Don't get me started on how it affects hitboxes. It's weird. It seems to be causing to be more erratic, more awesome. There's every time where I don't get hit, but it'll pop up says it's activated. It'll pop up and say that it's activated, but nothing touched me. But then there'll be times where it centers me, and like I don't move. But that's one thing that the Intrepid Heart thing does. It makes it to where you don't have knockback from most stuff. At level 1, it's most hits won't phase you when you have it. Like you won't even notice you got hit, and it reduces damage too, which is nice. Gold wire bug. The other thing about the gold and red wire bugs is they increase your ability to get on a monster, to mount them. Like most monsters, if you hit will mount damage, you only have to hit them a few times, and it'll let you mount them. But that seems to only apply to stuff you're not hunting. Like whatever the primary monster is of your hunt, those it doesn't work on. You still have to do like you normally would with them. But the other monsters in the level, you can hit like I know I can do this attack right here, this dash. I can usually do that twice if it catches them one time. I can do that twice and then mount whatever it is. It don't matter what it is. Some of the bigger monsters like the Elder Dragons or I'm trying to think of another one, just not the Elder Dragon. But like the Elder Dragons, I think Diablos too sometimes. I don't know, but like you have to hit them 3 times. If you're riding on the power meter and jump, or if you have an insect blade too, but your jumping attack's kind of known attack. If you do like one of those and then do the dash attack, it'll let you mount them. But like I said, the Elder Dragons and the Diablos and stuff like the bigger monsters like that, you might have to hit 2 of the wire dashes and 1 hero attack or something like that. It also depends on what you're doing too. Like if you're doing the anomaly investigation, you might be on like a level 160 or 150 or some shit, and because their life just ramped up like a motherfucker. On Anomaly 7, I forgot to mention that. I didn't do that. Well, I did, but I just keep going. will say Intrepid Heart is nice. It's only got 2 levels. And the first one, just like everything, unless it's like a super powerful attack, your life may not even move. I mean, it's like you don't take no damage from it at all. And then some of them, your life will move like, I don't know, just a sliver. But if you have it in level 2, level 2, you have an explosion that happens. I wonder if I did that. Level 2 causes an explosion to happen whenever something hits you. And the best I can tell, it does 300 damage. I don't know if it's every monster 300. It seems to be that's what it seems to be each time I get hit. You notice it. It's like a blast attack, really. Take that. Really quick. Really lucky. I missed the cut too. Big giant chicken. I said bring back. That Garuda, what the fuck his name is. And Iceborne.
Let us move. An excellent opportunity.
Cool thing about the stack is that you're not stuck in whatever direction you're looking at. Yeah, they'll also plant bombs for you too. And each of the followers has their own thing that they do. Like for instance, Fugan, it tells you that he's got a bag of toads. He got from Herger. What the fuck is it? And he does. He'll use blast toads. He likes to use sleep toads with me for some reason. Poison toads. Whatever. He uses all those. And then like Gallius, he has the wide range skill. And he will buff you. He'll use armor skin or armor powder or whatever the other called. He'll use those and the demon drug powder and all those to buff you. And then like Hanoa, her thing is healing. Like that's what it says in her little description, is that she likes to heal people. And then Minoto, hers is lore. Same as using the stink mink or whatever it's called. It'll she'll draw their attention. Another thing, if you're using the followers, if enough time passes in your quest, they will go mount a monster. Like they'll say something like, "I'll be right back," or "Can you wait a minute," or something like that. And when they do, they'll come back mounted on a monster and attack, which is pretty cool. And if you weaken a monster to be mounted and don't get on it, and it's about to run out of time, they'll mount it. But it's only whenever it's about to run out of time. It seems like they increased the odds of getting the rare items too, because I've got 18 rubies. That's the afflicted stuff you get. And then like the higher the investigation level, you get different stuff. Like the other one might be a plus or whatever, but some of them. So yeah, I was picking up the afflicted items like the herbs and stuff, and so I got a new quest. And I'm not real sure what the limit is to the number of quests that you can get from doing one, because I've been doing some online, and I got like 6 or 7 quests from one I did a while ago, and I was like, God damn, a lot of fucking quests. But anyway, that's it in a nutshell. Let me show you the followers again, kind of give you an idea about them. Like I said, that was my favorite feature, because I solo a lot, so let some play with that. Let's see. This is their quest. It's just stuff. And the surveys are, some of them is the same thing. So if like you're going for the trophies, or you're just wanting to complete everything, do the quests first, because a lot of the quests are over here, or in the surveys too. So if you complete the quest, it completes the survey for you too. Anyway, during the story, she'll join you for certain quests. Even if you're playing online, she'll be in there with you too. And she does pretty good. I just don't use her because I'm kind of set on the Chica and Noah. Gallius, see, his says he has the wide range skill, use items, so he'll buff you. And they actually have skills, so you can see all the skills they've got by looking at that. And hit triangle to change what weapon that they're using. The Chica, I like her because, like I said, she attacks all the time. It doesn't seem like she'll get their attention as often as you would think from her attacking all the time, but she, especially the anomaly stuff, she'll pop the anomaly spots pretty well. Arlo, I've only used him for the quest that he has, and I really didn't like him too much because he didn't seem like he helped very much. Same way with Jay, he seemed like he didn't really help very much. It says the attack frequency is frequent, but I don't know. I know I only used him for the quest that he does. Same with her. I didn't seem to have any problems with hers though. Whenever I was playing, I know with Jay, I just about died several times, because it just seemed like he wouldn't do anything. Hers, I didn't have any problems with. Fugan, he's pretty cool. He attacks pretty well. Like I said, he uses the toads. Yeah, she used sonic bombs and flash bombs. And Hanoa, like I said, her thing is healing. So, yeah. And I keep her with a hunting horn. Same with Minotto. Keep them with a hunting horn because they'll buff the shit out of you, especially if like I said, if it's something hard you're having problems with. Just put both of them with you. It will set the hunting horns, and like you'll be buffed at all times, and they'll constantly heal you. I was fighting Primordial Mazino with them one time, and I wasn't trying to die. I was just playing, and my life never got below halfway because they kept me healed at all times. Tsushi, he can use all the weapons, but I don't know. I hadn't really. I don't know. It says attack frequency as required, and I never really paid attention to him attacking very much. So I don't know. I only again used him with the quest that he asked me to do. And another thing, they did add. So you get the two different sets of switch skills. They added, I think, two or three switch skills to each weapon or something like that. That's the one I like the most, the Sacred Sheath combo. Usually if I hit a weak spot and all three hits connect, it's about 2,500 damage. Usually, if it's a weak spot, it's about 20, because usually the last hit will do about 1,500–1,600 damage. The most I've ever seen was like 1,800 and something on the last hit. So it just depends. Anyway, that's all I got. I just want to show some of the new stuff. Oh yeah, one other thing. Talk to him. He when you get to a certain point, the afflicted stuff. He opens a store with the afflicted. Use the investigation coins to buy stuff. As you see, he's got all the rare. And when you get to a certain point, it'll even say the first level of the afflicted items. One note I will point out, you can only have 999 investigation coins. That's all you can hold. So if you got that many and unlock some more, you're not going to get them. It only holds 999. Another thing, he has a request, and that increases the request completion reward down there. See, right now mine's up high enough where I get 200 coins whenever I complete it. Most every, not all, but most every investigation will increase that by 1. But if you hunt what he's wanting hunted, you'll get 2. You get an extra one, so you can fill it up faster. Because there's a trophy for spending like 3,000 coins or something like that. I don't know. It's something like that. Anyway, that's all I got. Just wanted to show the new stuff and point out some of the stuff about the trophies, different things. I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a good one. Take it easy.